Broken Arrow.
Yeah, let's get into it.
I mean, I feel like
Broke my heart.
when I saw Face Off, I feel like I was born again.
Yeah.
And then watching Broken Arrow, I was like, I died and I was born yet again. I've surpassed Jesus in terms of resurrection.
Yeah.
I feel like this movie.
I've surpassed Jesus.
The only
Broken Arrow's great.
That's
I mean,
a hell
I
of
liked
a
it.
review.
That's a quote on the trailer.
This made me better than Jesus. I surpassed Jesus watching this movie.
Yo, for real.
Broken Arrow.
All right.
Okay, so yeah, let's explain this. So
John Travolta,
and Christian Slater,
co-pilots
in the military.
Oh, and it starts with a boxing scene.
Fade in.
Starts with a boxing scene, overhead boxing scene. Starts kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
It kind of reminded me, funny enough, of the final fight scene of Creed 3. I don't know if you've seen that, where it's like all just blacked out and then them fighting in the middle.
Yeah.
So it's John Travolta and Christian Slater fighting.
John Travolta's kicking his butt.
He's beating for like a spar session. He's beating the fuck out of him.
Right.
No, he's throwing some heavy overhand rights.
And he's like Muhammad Ali talking shit to him the whole time.
Yeah.
It's also the entire opening credit scene.
Yeah.
Like it's just the names and John Travolta's
Just waiting on him.
Yeah, on his co-pilot.
And then he's like giving him advice, but it's still like the advice isn't working. He's still just beating his ass.
Yeah.
That's embarrassing. If you're getting your ass beat and the guy who's beating your ass is like, keep your hands up. Like, that's really
Keep trying.
Yeah, do more. Don't give up.
And also, it's not like your coat. Like, it's your co-pilot.
Yeah. And he's telling like he's like, look at my shoulder. I'm gonna punch you with the left, and he just wails him with the left. And it's like, all right, Christian.
Yeah.
I feel bad for you at the start. I was like, come on, get him.
But
then by the end, you're like, all right, you kind of deserve that one. Man.
Yeah.
Well, then it cuts to them in the locker room, and John Travolta's Christian Slater trying to pay him money for John beating him up.
Because apparently it was like a bet or something like that.
There's a bet, which he shouldn't. I mean, if he's that bad a fighter, it's insane that he bet.
Yeah. Also, let's just note this from now. $20 plays a very pivotal role.
Well, that's why I
movie.
brought this scene back up.
Yeah,
I was like, you got it. It's a recurring thing. This $20.
These guys just tossing around Andrew Jackson, man.
It's a motif, if you will.
Yeah.
And so, and John Travolta won't take the 20 because he goes, if you didn't give it your all, I don't deserve it.
Right.
And then Christian Slater's like, keep it. I took it out of your wallet, which is a cool move.
Yeah,
Right.
you got him.
And we don't know if that's true. We're just taking words for that.
Mm-hmm. And but the very clear theme is these guys are co-pilots. They're friends, but they low key hate the fuck out of each other.
Yeah, frenemy vibes big time.
Yes.
Right.
We've all had that friend where we kind of hate them.
Yeah.
And that's what was going on between both of them. Christian Slater, I get it. I guess they both have a reason. Christian Slater hates him because he's getting his ass beat constantly by his friend.
Yeah.
And John Travolta, he's got a little trick up his sleeve.
Oh, that little trickster.
And John thinks Mike is weak. He believes Mike is weak.
Mike?
Christian.
My bad.
Yeah.
Christian.
Come on now.
He thinks Chris. John thinks Chris is weak.
Yeah. And so then the army tells them. Also, John Travolta smokes and he does it cool as hell.
Fucking.
All the time.
Nobody smokes a cig like this guy.
No.
He's doing it all the time. Locker room.
I mean, he's ripping them. He's ripping
like so much so that he has to take his hand away when he inhales. Like he's like, anyway, the chief president of the army tells them, "Yo, guys, you got to fly a mission over Utah, and you're gonna be in this fighter jet, and you got real live nukes on the plane."
What? Yeah. So this is the part where
this is the only part of the movie that doesn't make any sense.
I thought this was like training.
This is okay. This is what I took it as. Right? They were testing two things. They were testing the new stealth capabilities of this fighter jet,
Right.
Yeah.
and also testing how good their radar detection system is.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. I think it's just a test.
And I think maybe there's like some way to maybe there's a way to detect nuclear energy radiation or something.
Yeah, I think it was just it was a training mission. Like, let's see, for both sides.
Yeah.
And
practice,
which because that makes perfect.
It was a little scrimmage.
Yeah, and then so they're getting into the plane. Then you know what? If I'm going to remember,
it is it was an exercise. Sorry,
it was an exercise.
Yeah.
Training exercise. Look at that. Practice, exercise, rehearsal.
Exercise.
Sorry. I just saw it on the Wikipedia and got excited.
And then there's a cut to the Utah desert, and there's a happy couple camping.
They get gunned down.
And a park ranger pulls up to them and says, "Hey, do you have a permit for that fire?" And they're like, "No, that's our bad." And then he just shoots him with a rifle.
Yes.
And then it's revealed that he's not a park ranger. And then another car pulls up with the guy who plays the warden in Shawshank, and you're going, all right, so something's up.
Yeah,
because they're not just putting, that'd be a whole different movie if that wasn't.
For sure, if the park ranger if that was the penalty for lighting a fire in the park,
that's a hefty fine.
People at Yellowstone, they get a fucking gun down every single year.
No trial.
There could be a fire.
If you see someone lighting a fire, it's kill on.
You walk into Yellowstone and there's a litter sign. It's like fine, death. You're like, Jesus Christ, what the fuck? When did this get approved?
God damn. Dude, Utah's conservative. And
Trump just declares it.
Yeah. So those guys are fucking whatever. Some bad stuff's going on.
Yeah.
And then Christian Slater and John Travolta are in the plane, and they go, Christian Slater's like, I love flying so goddamn much. And John Travolta's like, I don't give a fuck about flying really anymore. And then Christian Slater's like, but you like having the nuke. You like having the power. Then cut to a crazy look by John Travolta. How would you describe this?
All eyes.
Grinch-esque. Yeah. Grinch-esque life carry Jim like
yes. Crazy scary music playing. And then John Travolta takes out a gun.
Music by Hans Zimmer.
Yes, we can't forget that.
Just the fucking weirdest thing that, like, one of the most accomplished composers in film history is also doing the one for this one.
And got to, that's how accomplished he is. He got the chance to work with John Woo.
Yeah, Christopher Nolan, John Woo.
He crossed off Woo and he went, well, I can die happy now. But so it's revealed John Travolta is with
evil.
These guys. He's evil, and he's trying to steal the nuclear warheads. He ejects Christian Slater from the plane, then ejects the warheads, and then he goes, "Hale's crazy!" Oh, because Christian Slater's.
Oh yeah. By the way, it's a full combat. They're fighting in between the seats.
Yes.
And again, Christian Slater
Kind
gets his fucking ass beat again.
Yeah.
He's getting fucking. He pulls out a gun, gets a gun slapped out. He gets headbutted. He gets punched. He gets launched out of the aircraft.
Yes.
Then John Travolta's like, he's gone crazy.
Yeah.
And then he launches himself out of there.
Yeah.
But before doing that, what does he do? He launches the nukes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But he's not trying to blow up Utah. He deactivates them and launches them down.
Parachutes
them down.
But not in the right spot.
No, because Christian Slater fought him for longer than he anticipated.
Yeah. And so anyway, basically the main gist of the plan here is that John Travolta is and his team are going to hold these nuclear warheads hostage and threaten to blow up Denver. Unless the president gives them $250 million.
Which is, did Austin Powers come out before or after this?
Oh, great!
Because it is hilarious for.
And I think Red from that '70s shows the president.
He's not the president.
No.
He's
just a really high up guy.
Ranking. Yeah, I mean, the whole war room was useless. No one in the war room helped.
These are just guys just sitting around like, oh fuck, what the hell?
This is crazy.
What do we do?
And if there's a consistent theme throughout this entire movie, it's how little the U.S. responds to 2 of their nukes getting stolen.
2 nukes, yes. 2 nukes went missing. They sent out 6 guys. One of those guys happened to be a double agent.
Hugh Grant.
They get fucking
Hugh Long.
Howie
Long.
Yes,
Howie Long.
As you also mentioned,
Raiders Hall of Fame
Famer.
linebacker.
Yeah. For some reason, he's in this fucking movie.
A main role.
Yeah, huge. I mean, he is besides the 2 main characters, he is the third. He's the person with the longest screen time. Like, not even the fucking lady in this movie.
No,
is in this movie like as long.
They send 6 guys out to try and
get
find.
gunned down. They don't send any more military. Like, if this happened in real life, this whole area gets shut down. There's like at least 1 million officers from the army. The fucking president's probably getting flown out and some shit. None of that happens. They get the warheads. I feel like there's just like a bunch of just random dumb shit that has happened in between.
Oh, but there's a ranger lady. That's the other.
Yeah,
the park. So when Christian Slater gets ejected, the park ranger finds him and she thinks he's evil. So she's got a gun and she's like, hands up. Christian Slater immediately lunges at her.
Yeah.
Tries taking the gun. No explaining. He's like, I'm going to have that gun and then I'll explain. They fight for a little bit. She's like surprisingly can keep up with him.
Right.
This guy's not a good fighter.
Yeah,
That's what we're learning.
This guy made it to the military, like one of the highest ranks.
Yeah.
He's getting his ass smoked by everybody.
But he is a pilot, which I think aren't Max, you were in the ROTC. Aren't pilots like kind of like joked on as the biggest sissies in the military?
No. No. I mean, he should be way better at this.
Okay.
I mean, they're not, they're not notoriously great for hand-to-hand combat, but, they're not. No, they're not the biggest sissies, I don't think.
Who are the biggest sissies in the military?
The Navy. Just like a normal Navy guy.
Gotcha.
I think.
Why not?
Me, I think.
Yeah, whatever you were trying to be.
Whatever I was and quit from. The midshipman.
And you do get it. There is a ROTC shout out.
Yeah, dude.
There's a character in there who was ROTC.
I said it to you
guy
guys. Felt good to be represented.
Yeah.
It felt good. Midshipman 3rd class fine, retired. That's the biggest.
So Christian Slater, the park ranger, they tussle. He explains the plan to her. She's kind of like iffy on it. Mm-hmm. And then
it's almost unbelievable.
Isn't that when a helicopter pulls up and tries to like gun them down?
Yeah, that was like what convinced her that maybe this guy's onto something.
Yeah.
A helicopter pulls up because John Travolta and his crew shoots and kills all 4 of the military that showed up to get this nuclear warhead.
All 4 of them.
Yes. And then they take their helicopter and they're like, let's kill Christian Slater and his bae. And they don't succeed because Christian Slater is like, when the time is right, he can succeed. And
he is one of the sharpest shooters
with a pistol through the rocks.
Yeah. Four bullets is all it took for him to take down a helicopter because he's fucking that nice. But can't fight for shit.
No. Great marksman, though.
Yes.
And he saves her life. The helicopter blade was going to slice her, and he pulls her out of the way. And then she's indebted to him, and she's like, all right, let's fucking stop this shit.
Yeah.
And... shit, what happens after that?
There's a car chase scene in there.
Yeah.
There's a car chase scene in there where also, like, nobody cares in this movie. And it's kind of funny, John Travolta is the only character that really cares. Everyone's actively shooting at these nuclear warheads with not a single care in their head. And the only person that cares is John Travolta. He's like, please stop shooting at these warheads.
Yeah.
Are you forgetting that this is a thermonuclear bomb? And everyone's like, fuck that shit, man.
They're like, sorry, boss. Like, that's kind of the vibe of this whole thing.
You're right. So then there's basically like an Indiana Jones style car chase where there's 2 cars, one carrying the guys, one carrying the warheads. Slater and the Sweet Hun get on the warhead cart. They steal it. They're shooting back and forth at each other, and then Slater throws like a can of gasoline and
a
like,
flare.
and a flare,
And it's somehow like a massive explosion.
on the other, and that stalls the other car and gives them enough time to drive to this copper mine.
Yes.
An abandoned copper mine. But conveniently, that's also where Travolta was going.
Yeah, planning. And you get the hint of it when Christian says like, "There's new locks in here."
Yeah.
Yep.
And Travolta also, for some reason, they're like, where do they think he went? He was like, I bet they went to where we were going.
He's like, he was like the only place around here. And it's like
Layer.
Yeah. So this is when the movie goes from like pretty dumb fun to like full blown idiotic, one of the funniest things, because they go to the cave. Their whole plan. Wait, don't.
I just want to say something really quick because we missed a part we all really enjoyed, which is back at the car chase scene. Before they make it to the copper mine, Christian Slater falls off the truck.
Oh, yes.
And John Travolta and his gang are like, let's run him over. And Christian Slater starts running maybe 60 miles an hour. They cannot catch up to him. And he jumps back onto his car. And then they go to the copper mine.
Yeah. How is it that the fucking bomb gets activated again? Doesn't he get tricked?
Christian Slater goes, here's how this... He's
yeah.
The bomb, if you put the code in wrong 3 times, then the bomb will be... you can't use it anymore. Because it's got a password. It's like when you try to log into the iPhone too many times.
It's exactly that. With a nuclear bomb.
And then so he's doing that, and then he calls.
John Travolta calls him.
Yeah. And
on speaker, he's like, pick up.
He's like, pick up, pussy.
It's real Xbox Live vibes. And Christian Slater's like, guess what? I'm putting in the code wrong 3 times. And then John Travolta's like,
checkmate.
I knew you would do that.
Well, and it goes back to the boxing thing in the exact beginning where he goes, it's always the exact opposite of what you think is going to happen.
Yeah.
You see me cock my right, that means I'm going to punch you with my left. And because again, the bomb's going to Denver, but he tells everyone it's going to Salt Lake City. 2 cities you can't afford to lose.
We can lose Salt Lake.
You can lose Denver.
No.
I mean, people are people. I'll go glory.
I think we'll be fine without Mormons.
Anyway, so Slater, what he puts in the code 3 times.
Puts in the code, yeah, and then John Travolta's like, tricked ya.
Yeah.
And then he's like, oh no, there's 30 minutes left, and then they goes a little bit back and forth, and then Christian Slater's big thing is like, well, I'm gonna put this bomb underneath the ground, buddy. And then John Travolta's like, oh fuck,
I didn't think of that in my mind.
Fuck, well, I'm gonna lose all my bombs to this genius plan of let's blow up an atomic bomb under the ground, and I won't have any bombs, so I can threaten America. So John Travolta's like, we gotta get there and get at least one of those bombs.
Come on, Howie.
At least one.
So they put the bombs to go downstairs and to the 2,000 feet underground. This is like the big solution to getting rid of the atomic bombs.
Also, so little urgency. That's what I was so like. The lady was like, I don't know if we should.
Yeah. No one's like, do you remember what happened in Hiroshima? Like that really was like devastating to those people. And then they're just like, yeah, but like, what if we like toss it into this hole, like really, really deep, far down,
copper hole?
And so they put the bombs down there. They're trying to get these bombs as deep into the mine as possible. And then you find out there's a water supply under here. And at this point, any person with a logical brain is like, oh, if this bomb goes off here, like, everyone is fucked.
Yeah.
Because not only is this bomb going to blow up and probably cause like an earthquake, but now you're poisoning the water supply for probably everybody in Utah.
Yes. And which you were fine with, as we've discussed.
Yeah. Well, that is true.
This is what I was... Because this happens in movies a lot, and this is maybe a dumb hack question, but is there any bomb in real life that has a timer? Because, like...
But that's a big movie. Yeah, that's
I know
like
they do that well because it creates tension.
Right.
But it's like funny to imagine these nuclear missiles inside. There's a timer.
Yeah, I don't think the U.S. when there's like bombing Afghanistan, they're like dropping in. There's like 5 minutes.
You have 5. Yeah. It's for the people that try to deactivate.
That's a pet peeve of mine also in movies. I mean, when there's a bomb and they're like it's 10 minutes and it's a 25-minute scene. You're like, come on.
Yeah.
Just make it a 25-minute timer.
I do like underneath there's like 30 minutes left on the bomb. Obviously, John Travolta makes it to the whole mine shaft, the copper shaft, whatever. And then there's like obviously the big fight. They retain one of the bombs. But in between all this fighting, all these tunnels are collapsing. John Travolta gets access to the bomb, turns the timer from 30 minutes down to 13.
Yep. Unlucky number.
They're able to, all through all the fighting, they're able to steal back one of the atomic bombs. Jesse Slater and the lady down there are getting trapped, and their only form of escape is through the water tunnel that's underneath this shaft. John Travolta gets one bomb. Let me see. In between the final bomb escaping is like some of like like some of the meanest things he just says to John Travolta. He's like, "Why are you doing this? Well, you fucking like dropped on your head as a baby. Are you looking for approval? Are you such a like dumbass that you're doing this?"
Well, this is when John Travolta reveals why he's doing it.
Oh yes, this is the best part of the movie when we find out this might be the single-handedly most stupid reason to threaten the U.S. over bombing. And this is not like a bit. This is like a serious thing that John Woo wrote into the script. Some Hollywood producer read all of it, and he's like, fuck, bingo, you got it.
Yeah.
The reason why John Travolta wants $250 million is so that he can become 5% owner of Volvo. Not even honestly, like John Travolta, I guess all the fighting, all the years of fighting, like really took a damage on him. Like because you're not that good of a boxer without taking some head damage.
Yeah, he
is truly like a villain that shot so low. Like this guy's confidence is so, like he's not like I don't want to like I don't. He could have made his own car brand. He was like, I want to become 5% owner of Volvo and then live off the dividends.
He says,
I don't even want to live off of $250 million. I want to live off of the measly, like $50,000 I'm going to get from these dividends and be fucking rich.
Yeah.
That was his whole big plan. Not even like, he could have like, why go for 50% or something like
5% that? 5% is hilarious. Like it's just, and it's also like him, because the thing is, you imagine that you have to once you do something like this, once you threaten the United States to nuke them as like a person, right? Yeah, not as like a nation or whatever, but as a person,
this is a guy.
You're pretty much like you're kind of wanted after that. Typically,
yeah, you don't get to retire.
You kind of got to go. You got to go into hiding at least, or like be somewhere. So it's like weird that he's imagining that he can also just like be the owner of Volvo.
Yeah, yeah, as if the U.S.
on the
is
board.
Gonna be like,
just not even the owner, just a guy.
The U.S. government just has to be like, gee shucks, John Travolta. God damn me, you earned that money, man.
It's kind of funny because I think if that happened, Volvo's kind of tanked.
Oh yeah,
it's a bad look.
Yeah.
Who drives a Volvo?
It really shows you how much John Travolta hates America by he won't be an investor in American. He won't be in General Ford.
No. Well, I don't think they take his money after what he
did.
Yeah,
it's dirty money.
Yeah. And he was like, "Damn, it's a shame there's no like North Korean cars."
I just like that his plan for money. That's like some shit like Soulja Boy would do. Where Soulja Boy is like,
can you explain that?
Where Soulja Boy, he's like, yo, like I'm fucking rich. I got 5 Subway chains, 5 Subway stores. I'm reselling Alibaba bootleg like Xboxes.
Yeah.
That like John Travolta is just Soulja Boy in this movie.
You're saying he would buy 5% of Volvo. I thought you were saying that Soulja Boy would steal nuclear warheads so he could buy Volvo.
I mean,
Mr. President, we've lost 2 nuclear warheads.
by the way, he's also put out this fucking banger.
It's all over his lyrics.
He's like, yo, this is what's going to happen. And yeah, it's like at his boy's crib.
Yeah. It's got Crank That, the nuke remix.
Yeah. So, yeah, the bomb. So, in this movie, an atomic bomb does go off.
Yes.
Now, the only 2 movies I've ever seen an atomic bomb go off is this one and Oppenheimer.
Mm-hmm.
And now, one of them was a classic cinematic
One was
masterpiece,
Oppenheimer.
and the other one was Oppenheimer.
Indiana Jones as well.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, he survives it with the fridge.
I know, which makes, I mean, this is what, movies don't take nukes seriously.
Yeah,
enough.
yeah. They
He's
just
in a
thinking, they don't respect an atomic bomb.
Yeah. And he gets out and he's like, I'm going to buy 5% of Whirlpool.
You guys make great fridges.
They escape by water, and then the nuke goes off, and
there's an earthquake that destroys a helicopter. That's the only other
yeah.
support that comes to try and
Yes,
get.
John Travolta escapes with the other one. Meanwhile, Christian Slater and the lady are escaping.
And he kills the warden from the Shawshank with a pipe. He just hits him in the neck because he's just talking
Yapping
mess.
too much.
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then John Travolta's like, hold on. Yeah, the military finally catches up. Finally, after an atomic bomb goes off, the military is finally able to catch up to John Travolta. But since the atomic bomb goes off, apparently it's also like an EMP. So this helicopter just like self-combusts.
It explodes.
It literally explodes for no reason.
It just couldn't handle it. The car takes it just fine.
Yeah. And then meanwhile, we have Christian Slater and the lady just teleporting across the whole desert, just somehow always managing to keep up with John Travolta. Then we get to the point
There's
where
a boat that's picking him up.
Yes, we get a boat that's picking them up. Now, I kind of got excited because of this boat, because of Face Off. We have the most awesome boat chase scene of all time.
Yeah, seriously.
So I'm like, John Woo boat, I'm in for it.
And literally no sarcasm when we say that either. It is the greatest boat chase scene in all of cinema.
There is nothing like it.
No.
And so in the boat chase scene, in this boat scene, the atomic warhead gets loaded on.
Maybe the worst boat chase scene of all time.
Yeah, there's no boat chase scene in this one. But the lady, they sneak onto the boat. Nothing happens when they sneak onto the boat because John Travolta and his people pull up. So he jumps off, but yet the lady gets stuck because she just falls. She just trips over,
idiot.
and now she's just forced to be stuck onto this boat.
Yes.
And just rides it out.
She just hides under a blanket, and no one. They're like, "What's this? What's
Yeah,
the
no
deal
one
with
looks
this
under this
lumpy?"
blanket, nothing. And then Christian Slater, he just goes to somehow ends up. How the fuck did he end up at the military base after that?
I don't know.
It would have taken him like literal days to walk across this desert.
If I had to guess, he probably ran.
Yeah, he is a fucking he is a cheetah.
Yeah.
So the military base catches up to the lady and John Travolta. Now we must also know in between the boat, this nuclear warhead gets loaded onto a truck. This lady somehow jumps onto the truck. This truck leads them to a train.
She jumps on the train.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then in between that, Christian Slater is telling the military what's going down, who is behind all this. And this is where we find out he's not going to Salt Lake. John Travolta's thinking ahead.
Mm-hmm.
He's actually going to Denver. Because
when I say I'm gonna move left, I'm gonna move right.
yeah, but of all the cities, it is. I mean, yeah.
What boxing move? The rope-a-dope.
Yeah. The whole explanation as to why he's going to Denver. He's like, hey, he's not going to Salt Lake. It's all. What is it?
He's not going to Salt Lake City.
He's
the rope-a-dope.
It's the rope-a-dope. I learned it when he was beating my ass at the beginning of this movie.
He taught me about this in the beginning of the movie. I'm trying to remember at what point, but my favorite line reading of the whole movie is when Howie Long goes, okay, so just for this line, I have to say that John Travolta's character's name is Deacon for some reason.
Yeah.
And he goes, so the helicopter crashes, and then Howie Long turns to John Travolta and goes,
Deke, you the man.
and it's awesome.
I like. We're getting like our story. The storyline on this is really all over the place, but there's just so much good shit in between.
Yeah.
You the man.
Not
You
even
man,
that.
Deke.
There's like 2 lines before that are just like insane lines. The John Travolta says like,
God damn, what a rush!
"Fuck, I'm forgetting it too," but it's just stupid ass lines.
know.
Also, the script sounds like like John Woo is what? He's Chinese.
Yeah.
Is
Hong
the-
Kong.
He's from Hong Kong.
Yeah.
All right, so that's not China. Well,
Well, it is,
this
but it's
cheating.
not.
Yeah, well,
It's in
it definitely sounds like he wrote
Let's
this.
get into that.
He wrote this in like Cantonese or Mandarin, and then just hit a Google Translate, and then that's the script. Because some of the dialogue in this is just brutal.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't make it for the dialogue.
He's
No,
not a
no.
big dialogue guy.
That is true. It is action scene first, and he's like, "What? Fucking here's words in between that stuff."
Yeah, like like you see the most epic helicopter chase, crash, jump, survive, and then like they'll be like, "Ha! Amazing!"
But then the girl, she hops on the train where there's the nuclear warhead or what
Yes.
have you. There's a bunch of goons, and that's right. There's a guy that's arming the warhead. There's
Yeah.
just a bald man that you've not seen the entire
Yeah,
film,
yeah.
just a guy, and then she pulls up, and then he's something about. He's like, "You must think I'm a weak scientist."
Yeah,
But I actually used to be a Navy SEAL.
yeah.
And then like he's clearly working through like his body image issues, and, like
For sure.
how the world perceives
You
him.
must have thought I was a stupid pussy.
Yeah.
That really didn't amount to anything. But here I am, ready to blow up the U.S. and I'm gonna be part owner of this Volvo investment that John Travolta's gonna make.
Well, and then he's like,
John Travolta's getting me in on the ground floor, man. You think I get no pussy?
and they fight it out, and then she's a pretty good fighter, and she finds a hammer,
Yep.
and just
Tosses it, kills him.
launches it in the forehead, domes him,
Tomahawk.
Yeah.
knocks it. John Travolta. Then she's about to disarm it. Then John Travolta pops out of nowhere with gun to her head and says, "Hey, you just saved me $3 million." So you learn how much everyone's cut is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so
Of 250.
of 250. Yeah, he's getting three.
Also, this is one of the most sexual scene. This is close to the. I mean, this scene is raunchier than like Wuthering Heights sex scenes in there, because we have John Travolta like rubbing the gun against her, like kind of telling her like, press 1,
Yeah, he's making her put in the nuclear
press
codes.
7, and then she's just like,
No, literally.
she's literally just fucking moaning after just, 7.
When she hits when he makes her hit the final number, I think she comes. literally
Like if
Mouth drops. I've seen a woman come before. That's what they do.
I haven't yet, but I think that's how they look like.
Yeah.
No, you got this as a reference point.
Um,
Also what I think's funny is just dating it that this guy was like gonna blow up an American city for $3 million, and like don't get me
Yeah.
wrong, $3 million is a lot of money, but that's like, I mean, the amount of people that do better than that on OnlyFans.
I mean, it literally you can.
well, this was before only.
no, I know that's why. I mean,
This
like
guy-
$3 million. I'm all right.
He's a U.S.
would-
Navy officer. They
Yeah.
have like Roth IRAs. You make that shit by the time you retire. Like this guy, he was willing to blow up the whole U.S. off of what he could have made like off of his investments.
And it's like you get
For more investments.
you join the military because you're pretty damn patriotic.
Right.
Yeah.
What the hell happened? To
Yeah, all these guys are also in the military.
Yeah.
Also, like, is the military not aware of like these blatant like personality problems that these guys have?
Well, they didn't because Howie Long fooled them in the beginning when he was whatever.
And there's the guy from Sinners. He's the one good soldier. He's like back
he
at
gets a
HQ.
brutal. He gets a brutal death.
Yeah, yeah. So wait, Christian Slater though, he gets to the train.
Yeah. So after the whole the bomb they activate the bomb, then Christian Slater and the military people pull up again. Super light with the military because it's just Christian Slater and then fucking Delroy and just the pilot.
Yeah.
That's it. Christian Slater jumps like 60 feet off of the helicopter and lands onto the train.
Yeah.
I mean, crazy fucking
Takes
jump.
it off the chin, no problem.
Yeah. Now we have both characters, both heroes on the train against our two villains. You know, trying to get this atomic bomb off. We get people on top of the train, fucking gun. We get a cool Christian Slater and lady at the end of a train, held back, put your gun down. This guy is up here with a like MP40. And he's like, all right, I'll put the gun down. But little does he know, lady has a like a Glock on her back, takes it in between the legs, pow pow, shoots the guy.
Yep.
In between
Incredible.
the ladies' legs.
In between the lady's legs, incredible.
And then in my head, I thought to myself, I bet that's not the only time she spreads her legs for him.
In which we get a hint of that at the end of the movie.
Because they're gonna fuck.
Yeah.
And then credit roll. But so they just slowly, one by one, beat the fuck out of everyone on this train.
Yeah.
It's awesome. It's an awesome sequence, but not so awesome to just describe. So I say we skip to the
Final boss.
the way they finally take care of John Travolta.
Yes.
Because John Travolta has been a pest this whole movie. He's been pretty difficult to kill.
It's been talking smack.
Yeah.
The park ranger woman, she unhitches one of the carts of the train, and then grinds it to a halt.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know, why did they detach that back part?
She was just kind of
She's
grasping
like,
at
fuck it.
straws.
I gotta do something,
She's
man.
like, I don't know, fucking, I'll detach this shit. she was like doing Home Alone stuff. She like poured baby oil on the floor, put thumbtacks,
Put dice, yeah.
Either way, the two train cars come to an impact, and it sends the nuclear missile flying through the train car. Christian Slater
Jumps out,
and the nuke is heading straight for John
and he
Travolta.
gets Green Goblin.
He gets Green Goblin. He gets the nuke busts into his chest, and he gets flown through the.
I mean,
It was like it
truly.
got snapped to him.
Yeah. Yes.
I think if you guys
Into a fiery train.
if there's any rewatchable moment from this movie that somebody could look up on YouTube, it is this fight scene.
Yes.
And just look up how insane it is.
And as Christian Slater is jumping from the burning train as it's about to crash into the other burning train, he disarms it at the moment beforehand
Yeah.
to save the city of Denver. as it slams into Travolta.
and to keep Volvo in good hands.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And also in the fight, Howie Long earlier gets kicked off by as Christian Slater swings in, gets kicked off into the water.
Indiana Jones style.
Yeah, and there's a famous scream that
It's not the Wilhelm scream, but it's
not.
the other one.
Oh, okay.
It's a other famous like scream that they use in action movies.
I like that.
Yeah, and at the end, it's a big romantic. The bomb has been deactivated. John Travolta is embedded with a nuclear missile,
And it gets burned alive, exploded, and the nuke's just fine. Like
the nuke is fine. The nuke is fine because you're also told in the beginning of the movie that a nuke cannot be destroyed pretty much unless you activate it. So at the end, the lady just comes up to him. She's like, "What is it? Like, you're still in trouble."
Yeah, she is. You're still under arrest. And then he's like, what does he say? Christian Slater is like, whatever, bitch. Essentially.